Hmm.
Walk with the spirits is to adapt to their needs.
Minions have spawned.
You didn't even know you was an animated emote? Well, now you know.
Focus.
Honestly, we are gonna have a rough time unless our Kai'Sa is like strong enough to DPS in team fights. Probably should have smited it actually. I got such a mini leash. Honestly, smiting, like, in the new jungle, honestly nothing really matters. You just hit monsters and smite them whenever you want. I don't even know where Rammus started, to be honest. Didn't pay attention. Does Rammus counter AD Udyr? Not necessarily, I would say. If you're in a full AD team comp, then yes. If not, then not really. You can use your E2 against Rammus, and that's really good. You can wait for his aftershock and his W to run out, and that's pretty good. There's like things you can do against Rammus. It's not really like a one-sided thing where Rammus just like always beats Udyr. Ay, I do the thing again. You know what? I feel like I got so lazy with my clears now because of the changes Riot did. Nothing like really matters. But yeah, you also have like kind of okay itemization against Rammus, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if he started bot, but he should be here. She should like look for a ward. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, even her warding this is not gonna change much. She's probably still gonna get smoked. So hope he goes mid lane though. She's actually full clearing right now. It's top lane. It's unlucky. She doesn't have ignite, so she's actually probably gonna die here. Oh, she's not. Didn't even have to flash. That's actually good then. She has like, I think a little bit cancer lane here. Yeah, that's gonna push towards enemy. I was like experimenting a little bit. Did he Q? Is this fightable? No, it isn't. I think he actually did Q. I was experimenting against Tramis, going Dark Seal off stream a bit on Q there. So your Q AP damage is actually bigger. It was like a mixed result. I was kind of like, yeah, you do have like this niche scenario where your Q2 is gonna deal more damage. But then at the same time, there was like a 350 gold delay in your item purchase. Like let's say in your mythic item purchase, which like also felt bad then. Was like a little bit inconsistent. If his Q2 damage would be like more consistent on the AP side, then I would say it would be definitely worth, but it's just not. It is just not. Oh, can come here. Does he have shadow? Barely got it off. Can't fight that. We do not have the greatest of opportunities here on the map right now. Which is okay, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if they go bot then here. No, they're still mid. Shit, he didn't have W. They were literally just waiting. No, he does. They have like so much utility and so little damage that they couldn't even kill him there. Not even in that scenario. They know that we are in here, by the way. It's not a big deal. Maybe this. I didn't realize how useless Spike is in this scenario. I thought he's just gonna hook an Alistair or something. But he basically just didn't do anything. I would say we actually kind of have to go for Barmis here. He's level 5, he doesn't have ult, he's on red buff for chickens. Or did he actually just back out? No, he did chickens. Our game is way too slow right now. Good W, doesn't matter though. Usually if I go Jack Show, I go for Demonic first. At least lately. But this game was too slow for me to do it, honestly. Way too slow for me to do it. Although I should have actually walked into his jungle. Now it's a bit late and sussy. Still gonna do it though. Okay, we can't, because enemy top is gonna be here first. If I did it earlier and didn't walk towards my jungle, I actually could have like taken it. But yeah, I actually think about doing like the Dark Souls run on stream. I feel like that would be kind of fun to watch. Kind of cool. Pretty hefty, we can't stack up. Okay. Worst person he could have ulted in that scenario. Literally. Because he's gonna proc his shield on my aura and then he's gonna be slowed and instantly stunned after he ults me. Is this worth going first? Let's just do it. They buffed it, right? They made it cheaper. And I mean, we might as well, because Jack Show, Barmi's Jack Show is not that crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that crazy. Barmi's Heartsteel is like good, obviously, because you get so much health, so your Barmis is actually gonna deal a lot of damage. But Barmi's Jack Show is actually not that crazy. They're like level 8, bro. They're higher level than me. I would have to eat to it, this CC. He just did the mini Q. Really? Nice, 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 nice. Gonna get both here. Oh, we're gonna get 3 here actually. Okay. We surely made some money off of that. This warden. Wanna drag this out. Yeah, I mean, actually the new Sunfire, pretty cheap, pretty affordable. Might be the way. What's up, Caffeine? I'm still gonna go Demonics here. I'm actually thinking about going Demonics now. Since we are snowballing. I can't really be a tank this game because we will need my AP damage. To make sure that they don't just go like full armor and, you know, don't get damaged by anything. But then like going Jackshaw now could also be good because we have a lead. Yeah, I got Jackshaw. I barely go Heartsteel anymore, man. I barely go Heartsteel, honestly. Heartsteel is OP, but Heartsteel is easy to counter, which makes it not OP. It's like you have like the strongest champion in the game if a certain condition isn't met. That's basically Heartsteel. So I like, Jackshaw is so versatile, and Jackshaw is also, of course, like pretty close behind when it comes to OP-ness. It's pretty close behind Heartsteel. Heartsteel is just like so disgusting when it comes to like actual like gold efficiency, if you like really like look at it on that side of the coin, and it's like actually dealing a lot of damage too. Does he have to upgrade? No, he doesn't. Okay, we're just gonna hit him. Okay, we didn't do it correctly, whatever. All good. We goofed it a bit. I honestly didn't even expect him to be that tanky, but it makes sense. He was an aftershock with his W. For a few seconds, he's unkillable. Yeah, I mean, Heartsteel is really a niche item. That's the truth. It's just a super niche item. While Jackshaw is basically good in almost every situation you put it in. I need to update my my item page. I think since our items don't give us a lot of cooldown reduction, we're only gonna get cooldown reduction from this. We're gonna go this. Substitute our cooldown reduction. We're gonna be tanky either way. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the problem with Jackshaw balancing, right? They made it an item that basically scales off the item itself. There is like no thing that makes it stronger on tanks than on bruisers. It's just like good on any champion, really. Like, you could build Jackshaw on Pike, right? Like, literally. You could build Jackshaw on Fiora. Like, that's the truth. Because they made the item so universally good on every champion that it's like kind of crazy. The stacking tanks that should scale with tanks, that's so if you're a tank they're actually really good. If you're a bruiser they're not that good. You don't actually stack that much Emma and magic resistance. It almost reminds me of the old Aftershock that scaled off AD and AP, the damage. It almost reminds me of that. Very clear that this is not the intent of the item, and very clear that that needs to be changed as soon as possible. think I should Q2 this. He is fat, yeah. Say that, man. Still gonna go this item, like I said, because we need AP. We need more AP damage. Like, look at this build. The more AD he builds, the better AP, the higher value AP is on me. The more armor. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I just said, honestly. It is what it is. It's a ghost switch for me. Gonna put it instantly in W2. So I can basically guarantee my Jack shot to proc. I don't know why everybody is so passive here. Look at Fiora, bro. You have literally ult. Man the fuck up. But yeah, guys, using W2 immediately is actually such a good strat in a fight, because it basically guarantees you to proc this, right? And I can stand in 5 people and get the suck on 5 people at the same time. It's like so good. W2 is such an underrated like super stance to use for situations like that. Because think about how OP it is that Udyr can have like an ability that basically makes them not take tank damage for a couple of seconds with his shield, and then he just procs the item that literally makes him unkillable. Which means that then you're almost guaranteed to proc another super stance, right? Because like you are like gonna auto attack enough, you're gonna be alive for long enough, you're gonna fight for long enough to actually proc your second super stance. It's almost guaranteed, unless the enemy team just runs away, which is also like an option, but that's basically the same as winning the fight, right? It's the same as killing everybody. Wish you could cancel him out of that, but I guess that would be broken. It's actually not bad that he hits me here, by the way. I'm gonna proc my Jack Shaw as soon as combat starts. There's also a reason why it's so good on Udyr, right? Because Udyr will always take damage. Should have done Herald, by the way. Udyr will always take damage before combat even starts. Actually can't do that. I don't know where the rest of the enemy team is. I know Ram is a spot lane, but... like, Udyr is always gonna get poked by somebody. So you're basically almost like gonna start the fight off with W2 and Jack Shaw. So you're basically gonna be unkillable. And look, I really don't have a lot of tank items, right? I have 1, 2. And now I'm building like AP. It's not like I'm going like frozen hard into like Spirit Visage or something. It's also fine. Now he already put me into combat here. I'm just being patient with my super stance right now. Yeah, I think we can U2 then. He already basically puts me in combat and stacks my Jack Shaw. Probably has jump, yeah. It's okay. We could look for Nah, she's super low. And you can't hear that much of jungle camps anymore. We are so close to item that I almost just don't want to go back so early. It's gonna try to stun me. Okay, whatever. Okay. Sure, I guess. The anti-meta Alistair combo. So now we are basically completely juiced. What was that? I have no idea, man. Actually couldn't tell you if I wanted to. I don't even know what he was thinking with that flash, to be honest. Like, you know, some plays are like just bad. Like, they're just badly executed, but you're like, yeah, I get it. This guy, he wanted to flash my damage or something. But here I didn't even really know. It's gonna know. Just big mystery. W2. Okay, we don't have damage here, I guess. Still tanky as fuck though. I mean, we basically don't die here, I think. Gonna get another W2 off. Yeah. Try to angle it so that he can't Q me. Ooh, she's gonna die here. Is she? Maybe not. Try to angle myself behind her so he can't Q me, but then she all of a sudden got so low too that she would have died there. It's okay. Yep. That's why Jackshaw is infinitely better than Heartsteel. Heartsteel gives you just a lot of stats, right? Jackshaw actually makes you tanky, that's like the biggest difference. He's just like looking for ult too. See, that's a good R2 situation to slow him down. Could have been the case that he doesn't get close enough to turret before Pyke gets his Q off, right? Like, that's what basically I was looking for there. It's gonna E behind. Sometimes it's good to just instantly R2 for damage, obviously. And like for the extra slow, the 10% you get from that. It's fine to R2. The reason why we R2 here over W2 is because you can tell that they don't want to fight me anymore. And if they don't want to fight me, you can just look for the damage stance then. If they want to fight you, you have to like kind of be a little bit more patient and press W2. Here I'm not sure. Could be a good W2 angle and a good... Here we go W2. It's fine. Tank Udyr, that's such an important thing to understand. You have to be very patient with your super stances. You can't just like pop them immediately just because you have AP. You have to like actually like think. You have enough time in combat to actually like take time and think. I don't think we end here. No. I don't have mana. Okay, he's not gonna let me go back. Jackshaw thing's probably getting nerfed. I hope it's getting changed. Not just straight up nerfed. I don't think I don't think the stacking MR and armor should be flat. I think it should scale with armor and just be really weak if you don't have armor already or magic resistance already. That is my proposal. I don't think the item should not make tanks super tanky. I think this item shouldn't make bruisers tanky. That should be the goal of balancing with this item. Make this item make tanks tankier. This game, I should be a little bit squishier than I am for sure, because I'm building like damage items and like utility boots and shit like this. But if I go full armor and magic resistance, this item still should make me like an ogre. That's my opinion. So yeah, I'm still sitting on my super stance. Yeah, I'm not sure what they want to do. Not sure what they want to do here. They don't want to fight me. Good, then you just force them with damage. So you have to play it, basically. Here they're definitely gonna fight me. So yeah, whatever. You guys know what I mean. It's really cringe if you play tank Udyr and you just immediately pop your super stance. Because think about how tanky you are. You can like always like evaluate how the team fight is going and what you actually need to do. Sure. This is broken, yeah, it is. That's why I think it's funny that people are so upset about the lethality Udyr. I would even say lethality Udyr is probably one of his weaker and more niche builds compared to like other builds. That's my opinion though. Who do we honor? I mean, Fiora was kind of like busting. Lethality Udyr is trash. Lethality Udyr only works if you need to burst down one target. That's the entire point of lethality Udyr. Right? If there's a